Hi there, and today we're going to learn about how to add dependencies in Monday.com. So, adding dependencies is a great feature to have in your Monday dashboard or in your Monday workspace so that you can organize the different steps in your project. So, for example, I have here task 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to add a dependency column right here. So in order to add a dependency, you need to make sure that you have like a date column in your to-do board, or you have a timeline. And then what we're going to do is that we're going to add column. Just click on the plus button right here, and then we will search for dependency. So just click on it, and then as you can see, it will be automatically added to our table. And then from here, you can choose if you want your dependency mode to be flexible, to be strict, or to be no action. So it just depends on your preference, but I prefer the strict dependency so that I can manage my steps in my project one by one. And then from here, I will choose the column for the item dependencies. Then I will select the timeline column, and then click on save. If you want to choose flexible, that is an option as well. So the only difference for flexible is that when you move one item, as you can see this animation right here, it doesn't move the other items as strictly when using the strict mode. As you can see, you can move the other task to the left and to the right, and then it won't directly affect the task 2 and 3. And then if you choose the strict, as you can see, when you move a task, it moves them all together. So I'll just choose the strict dependency, and then from here, you just need to choose your own dependency tasks. So what I want to do is that when I finish the task 1, I can proceed to task 2 and then task 3. So what I'm going to do for the task 2 is that I will add the task 1 as its dependent, or the dependent task, or the dependency task. And then you can see that there is a lag right here. So this is only applicable for the strict dependency mode. So you can add, like, for example, -2 if you want your task to have like a 2-day gap between your tasks. And as you can see, we also have different types of dependency right here. We have finish to start, start to start, finish to finish, and start to finish. What finish to start means is that the task 1 will need to be finished before the task 2 can start. For start to start, that once the task 1 has started, you can also start with the task 2. And then for finish to finish, you need to finish both of the tasks at the same time. And then for start to finish, that means that whenever the task 1 has started, the task 2 is already finished. So just choose between the tasks right here that you are your preferred option right here, but the usual option is the finish to start. So I'll just choose that one, and then I will just click out to finish adding the dependency for the task 2. And then for the task 3, I will just make the task 2 as is dependency, and then that is it. And then if you want to visualize your dependency, you can go here. So click this one, and then we will add a view right here. So we will add the Gantt chart view so that we can see our timeline more efficiently. And this is the timeline that I have currently. And as you can see, when I move a task, all of the tasks move together like that. And then if I change the dependencies, for example, I'll change this into settings, customize column. I'll change this into flexible. And then when I go to the Gantt chart, as you can see, I can freely drag my tasks right here and it doesn't affect the other tasks. The only time that it will be affected is that when you move the task to the right, the other task will move as well. And then that is it. That is how we add dependencies in Monday.com. I hope you learned how to do it, and thank you for watching.